Now, today we take one more example on derivative of inverse trigonometric function. Here, example number 9 of exercise 5.3. Y equal to sine inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square. Here we have to find dy by dx. See here, first we assume value of x. Okay, यहाँ पे हम इस फंक्शन को सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे. चैप्टर 2 इनवर्स ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक फंक्शन में हम ऑलरेडी ये पढ़ चुके हैं. तो यहाँ पे फर्स्ट मैं एज्यूम करूंगा सपोज x इक्वल टू tan थीटा. ओके, नाउ वी अप्लाई tan इनवर्स फंक्शन बोथ साइड. देन हियर tan inverse x equal to theta. Put all this value in y, and now y equal sine inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square. Then y equal to sine inverse. Now we put value of x, that is tan theta. Then 2 into tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. And we know the formula of 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta, which is formula of sine 2 theta. Then here we write y equal to sine inverse sine 2 theta. ओके, यहाँ पे कोई भी कंडीशन दी गई हुई नहीं है. तो यहाँ पे ये जो एंगल है 2 थीटा, उसको हम एज्यूम कर लेंगे कि वो साइन इनवर्स की रेंज में है. ओके, तो यहाँ पे y equal to sin inverse of sine gives identity function, and then y equal to 2 theta. But 2 value of theta, that is tan inverse x. Now derivative of y, that is dy by dx equal to 2 as it is, and derivative of tan inverse, which is 1 plus x square. We know the formula of tan inverse into derivative of x, that is 1. Okay, now we take next sum of exercise 5.3, example number 10. See here, example number 10, 5.3, example number 10. Y equal to cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. And condition is given by 0 less than x less than 1. Okay, 0 less than x less than 1. See here. We know that, we already know that. Here if we assume x equal to tan theta, x equal to tan theta, then 1 minus tan square upon 1 plus tan square, which is formula of cos 2 theta. Then here first we assume x equal to tan theta. Okay, x equal to tan theta. Now we apply tan inverse function both sides. Then here tan inverse x equal to theta. Now we start y equal to cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. Now we put value of x, and value of x is tan theta. Then y equal to cos inverse here 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. And we know the formula of 1 minus tan square 1 plus tan square, which is cos 2 theta. Then y equal to cos inverse of cos 2 theta. Now see here, condition is already given. Then we apply condition 0 less than x less than 1. But here x equal to tan theta, then we put x equal to tan theta 1. That is tan pi by 4, and 0 same tan 0. Now we apply tan inverse, and tan inverse of tan gives identity function, and tan function is always increasing in all quadrant. Then inequality doesn't change, that is 0 less than theta less than pi by 4. But here we want 2 theta. That whole inequality multiply by 2, then 0 less than 2 theta less than pi by 2. And we know the range of cos inverse. And range of cos inverse is 0 to pi. Okay, 0 to pi. But 2 theta lies in 0 to pi by 2. That means 2 theta already lies in range of cos inverse, that is 0 to pi. Okay, then cos inverse of cos gives identity function. Okay, then y equal to 2 theta and y equal to 2 theta equal to, now I write tan inverse x. Now simple derivative dy by dx equal to 2 as it is derivative of tan inverse, that is 1 upon 1 plus x square into derivative of x, that is 1. तो ये सम हमारा खत्म हो गया. अगला सम मैं लेता हूं. ओके, ये सम 11 नंबर का था, यहाँ पे मैं 11 लिख देता हूं. सॉरी, ये 11 नंबर का सम था. अगला सम है 12 नंबर का सम है और उसका क्वेश्चन है, देख रहे यहाँ पे 5.3 12 नंबर 5.3 12 और क्वेश्चन हमारा है y इक्वल टू सेम है बट यहाँ पे साइन इनवर्स 1 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर अपन 1 प्लस एक्स स्क्वायर, सेम कंडीशन, दैट इज 0 लेस देन x लेस देन 1. यही कंडीशन है इस सम में. देखते हैं, इसी तरह का सम है, एज्यूम भी वही करना है. तो यहां पे हम फर्स्ट एज्यूम करेंगे, सपोज x equal to tan theta and then theta equal to tan inverse x. Okay, now we start y equal to sin inverse bracket 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. First we simplify this function. First we put x equal to tan theta. Okay, then y equal to sin inverse, put here x equal to tan theta, then 1 minus tan square theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. We know that 1 minus tan square 1 plus tan square, which is formula of cos 2 theta, then y equal to sin inverse of cos 2 theta. See here sin inverse of cos, which does not give identity function. Then now convert this cos function into sin function, and we already learned in tan sin tan. Okay, cos 90 minus theta equal to sin theta and sin 90 minus theta equal to cos theta. Then here write y equal to sin inverse cos 2 theta, that is sin pi by 2 minus 2 theta. Now we check this angle lies in range of sin inverse or not. See here, here we have to given condition, that is 0 less than x less than 1. Now we put value of x, that is tan theta 1, that is tan pi by 4, and 0, that is tan 0. We know that tan function is always increasing in all quadrants. Then here if we apply tan inverse, then gives identity but inequality doesn't change, that is 0 less than theta less than pi by 4. But here we want which angle? Pi by 2 minus 2 theta. Then first multiply this inequality by 2. Then here 0 less than 2 theta less than pi by 2. Now multiply with minus 1. If we multiply any negative number, then inequality will be always change. Then here 0 greater than minus 2 theta greater than minus pi by 2. Now add pi by 2 in this inequality. Then 0 plus pi by 2, that is pi by 2 greater than pi by 2 minus 2 theta greater than pi by 2 minus pi by 2, that is 0. Means pi by 2 minus 2 theta lies in 0 to pi by 2, that is first quadrant. And we know the range of sin inverse, and range of sin inverse which is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, but angle lies in first quadrant, that is already lies in range of sin inverse. Then here sin inverse of sin, we get identity function, that is pi by 2 minus 2 theta equal to pi by 2 minus 2. Now we put value of theta, but theta equal to tan inverse x. Now derivative of this function with respect to x, that is dy by dx. Now derivative of pi by 2, that is 0, minus 2 as it is, and derivative of tan inverse, that is 1 upon 1 plus x square into derivative of inner function, that is derivative of x, which is 1, and answer is minus 2 upon 1 plus x square. ओके, आज के जो सम पढ़े बहुत ही इजी है. ये सम हमने डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला का यूज नहीं किया, चैप्टर 2 का यूज किया है, जिससे सब बहुत ही इजी हो जाते हैं. अगले सम हम बाद में देखेंगे, ठीक है. Now we start some more example of exercise 5.3. Today in this lecture we discuss about example number 13, 14 and 15 of exercise 5.3. All three sums are very easy. Okay, all three sums depends on inverse trigonometry function. First we simplify all the function and then we take derivative. Okay, बहुत ही ज्यादा इजी है. पहला सम है y equal to cos inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square. कंडीशन इज -1 लेस देन x लेस देन 1. ये ऐसा सेम सम हमने देखा था, वहां पे था sin इनवर्स, यहाँ पे सिर्फ cos इनवर्स है. तो फर्स्ट सेम वी assume x equal to tan theta here first we assume x equal to tan. Now we apply tan inverse function both side, then here tan inverse x equal to tan inverse of tan theta, that is theta equal to tan inverse x. Now we start from here, y equal to cos inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square. Put here value of x and value of x, that is tan theta. Means cos inverse of 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta, we know this is formula of sin 2 theta. Okay, but here cos inverse of sin 2 theta, then there are so many lochas. ओके, तो यहाँ पे थोड़ी दिक्कत आएगी. यहाँ पे साइन फंक्शन है, बाहर कॉस इनवर्स फंक्शन है, तो साइन फंक्शन को पहले कॉस में कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा. एंड दैट मींस sin थीटा इक्वल टू, वी नो दैट वी लर्न ऑलरेडी इन 10, sin थीटा इक्वल टू cos 90 minus theta, then here I write cos 90, that means pi by 2 minus 2 theta. Now we check this angle lies in range of cos inverse or not. Here we have to already given condition, and condition is -1 less than x less than 1. Here we already assume x equal to tan theta, then I put x equal to tan theta and 1 convert into tan function and value of 1, that is tan pi by 4, and same here -1, that is tan minus pi by 4. We know that tan function is always increasing in all quadrant. Okay, then here we apply tan inverse, then inequality doesn't change. And here minus pi by 4 less than theta less than pi by 4. Here we want which angle? See here pi by 2 minus 2 theta. Here minus pi by 4 less than theta less than pi by 4. First theta multiply with -2. Here we multiply this inequality by negative number. Then inequality will be changed. See here multiply with -2, then minus plus 2 into pi by 4, that is pi by 2. And inequality will be changed. Why? Because we multiply with negative number. Greater than -2 theta greater than minus 2 into pi by 4, that is minus pi by 2. Now we add pi by 2. Here pi by 2 plus pi by 2, that is pi greater than pi by 2 minus 2 theta, and pi by 2 minus pi by 2, that is 0. That means this angle lies in 0 to pi. Okay, and we know that range of cos inverse same 0 to pi close interval. Okay, then this angle lies in range of cos inverse, then cos inverse of cos gives identity function that is pi by 2 minus 2 theta, pi by 2 as it is -2, and we put now value of theta, that is tan inverse x. Okay, now derivative of y with respect to x, that is dy by dx, and here derivative of pi by 2 minus 2 tan inverse, derivative of pi by 2, that is 0, -2, and derivative of tan inverse x, that is 1 upon 1 plus x square, equal to -2 upon 1 plus x square. Okay, next I take exercise example number 14 of exercise 5.3. वो भी बहुत ही इजी है, यहाँ भी चैप्टर 2 के जैसा ही है. फर्स्ट वी हैव टू सिंपलीफाई दिस फंक्शन. ओके, फर्स्ट एज्यूम y equal to sin inverse 2x under root 1 minus x square, and condition is given by -1 upon root 2 less than x less than 1 upon root 2. See here I assume here x equal to sin theta, then here 2 sin theta under root 1 minus sin square, under root 1 minus sin square, that is cos square, under root cos square gives cos theta, is 2 sin theta cos theta. ओके, यहाँ पे मैंने x इक्वल टू साइन थीटा एज्यूम किया है. क्यों? देखते हैं. यहाँ पे अगर x इक्वल टू साइन थीटा मैं लिख देता हूं तो क्या होता है देखो, 2 sin थीटा अंडर रूट 1 माइनस sin स्क्वायर, एंड अंडर रूट 1 माइनस sin स्क्वायर, दैट इज अंडर रूट cos स्क्वायर थीटा, and root cos square theta, it gives cos theta. That means in bracket 2 sin theta cos theta, which is formula of sin 2 theta. Sin inverse of sin 2 theta. Then sin inverse of sin gives identity function. Okay, then here we assume x equal to sin theta. Now we apply sin inverse both sides. Then here sin inverse x equal to theta. Now start from here. Y equal to sin inverse 2x under root 1 minus x. Put x equal to sin theta under root 1 minus x, that is sin square theta. But 1 minus sin square, we know that 1 minus sin square, that is cos square theta. Under root cos square theta, but we don't know where is theta lies. Okay, theta कहाँ पे है ये हम जानते नहीं हैं. तो अंडर रूट cos square theta मतलब cos theta डायरेक्ट हम नहीं लिख सकते. हम क्या लिखेंगे? Modulus of cos theta. Now we have to check from condition. Condition is given minus 1 upon root 2 less than x less than 1 upon root 2. Now I put value of x, that is sin theta. 1 upon root 2 convert into sin function, that is sin pi by 4, and minus 1 upon root 2, that is sin of minus pi by 4. Now we apply sin inverse function, but we know sin function is increasing in fourth and first quadrant. Then inequality doesn't change here. Then minus pi by 4 less than theta less than pi by 4. But here, see here, theta lies in minus pi by 4 to pi by 4. 0 to pi by 4, it shows first quadrant, and minus pi by 4 to 0, it shows fourth quadrant. That means theta partially lies in first quadrant and partially lies in fourth quadrant. In both quadrants, cos function is always positive. Then here we write modulus of cos theta equal to cos theta. Now we use formula of 2 sin theta cos theta, which is sin 2 theta. Now we have to check 2 theta lies in sin inverse range or not. Okay, see here we already theta we have already shows that pi minus pi by 4 less than theta less than pi by 4. Here we want which angle? 2 theta. Then whole inequality multiply by 2. Then here minus pi by 4 into 2, that is minus pi by 2. Less than 2 theta and less than 2 into pi by 4, that is pi by 2. Means 2 theta lies in minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, that is first and fourth quadrant. And we know the range of sine inverse. Range of sine inverse, which is closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. It means 2 theta lies in range of sine inverse function. Then sine inverse of sine gives identity function, that is 2 theta. Now I put value of theta equal to sine inverse x, then here I put 2 sine inverse x. Now derivative with respect to y, that is dy by dx, 2 as it is. And derivative of sine inverse x, we know the formula 1 upon under root 1 minus x square, which is our answer. Next sum, okay, and last sum of exercise 5.3. वो भी बहुत ही इजी सम है, देखते हैं 5.350. y equal to sec inverse 1 upon 2x square minus 1, and condition is given 0 less than x less than 1 upon root 2. तो यहाँ पे x कौन सा एज्यूम करेंगे, तो वहां बाहर जो sec इनवर्स है तो अंदर sec फंक्शन आना चाहिए. देखते हैं, अगर x इक्वल टू cos फंक्शन एज्यूम कर लो तो 2 cos square theta minus 1, which is formula of cos 2 theta. We already learned in 11th science. Okay, here we assume x equal to cos theta, then in denominator 2 cos square theta minus 1, which is formula of cos 2 theta. Then 1 upon cos 2 theta gives sec 2 theta, means sec inverse of sec 2 theta. तो बहुत ही इजी हो जाएगा. तो हम यहाँ पे एज्यूम करते हैं x equal to cos theta. Now we apply cos inverse function both sides. Then here cos inverse of cos theta gives theta equal to cos inverse x. Now we put all this value in this function. We start from here. Y equal to sec inverse 1 upon 2x square minus 1. Now I put x equal to cos theta. Then 1 upon 2 cos square theta minus 1. And we know the formula of 2 cos square theta minus 1, which is cos 2 theta. And 1 upon cos 2 theta, that is sec 2 theta. Now we have to check that 2 theta lies in range of sec inverse or not. We know the range of sec inverse, which is 0 to pi. Okay, we know the range of sec inverse, which is 0 to pi minus pi by 2. Okay, see here. Here we have to already given condition, that is 0 less than x less than 1 upon root 2. Now I put x equal to cos theta, 1 upon root 2 that is cos pi by 4 and 0 that is cos pi by 2. Here we know that cos function is decreasing in first quadrant. Okay, then here we apply cos inverse, then inequality will be changed. Why? Cos function is decreasing in first quadrant, then right is pi by 2 greater than theta greater than pi by 4. But we want which angle? 2 theta. Then whole inequality multiply by 2. Then here pi by 2 into 2 that is pi greater than 2 theta greater than 2 into pi by 4 that is pi by 2. Means 2 theta lies in between pi by 2 to pi, that is in second quadrant, but range of sec inverse is 0 to pi. Then 2 theta already lies in range of sec inverse. Then here sec inverse of sec gives identity function that is 2 theta. Now we put value of theta that is cos inverse x. Then derivative with respect to x, then dy by dx. 2 as it is, and derivative of cos inverse. We know the formula of cos inverse, which is minus 1 upon under root 1 minus x square, which is our answer. Okay, आज हमने कौन सा टॉपिक पढ़ा? डेरिवेटिव ऑफ इनवर्स ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक फंक्शन. तो यहाँ पे सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस क्या है? तो जो एज्यूम कर रहे हैं वो सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस है. ये लास्ट का सम में देखो, इतने तक तो शायद ये सेकंड चैप्टर में आ ही गया है. हमने सिर्फ एक ही स्टेप में डेरिवेटिव किया है. सब सम देख लो. ओके, उसमें ज्यादातर हमने यूज किया है इनवर्स ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक फंक्शन का. बाद में एक या दो स्टेप में डेरिवेटिव का यूज किया है. तो मतलब सेकंड चैप्टर एकदम परफेक्ट हमको आना चाहिए. कंडीशन अप्लाई करना बहुत जरूरी है. ठीक है, आज हम यहां तक रखते हैं. बहुत ही इजी टॉपिक था.